Hi, Sue.
Hi, Tom. Welcome.
Thank you. This is a nice home. Tamarack Lane, a street that people don't realize exists.
Yep. Quiet cul-de-sac street,
Yeah.
very close to African Road Elementary School, just on the other side of the school. And like you said, they don't know it exists.
Paul Rounds
Newer
built this
Street.
house?
Paul Rounds built this
Okay,
house.
so I'm expecting we'll see some
Beautiful
fine
woodwork.
features. Yeah.
Great house.
So we got a center hall.
It's a center hall colonial with a twist in that it's a much more open floor plan than people anticipate.
Okay.
Even though it looks like a colonial from the outside. So over here we have the formal living room with this. I like this feature where you have the open stair railing.
Sure.
Just kind of
Well,
feels
it makes
nice.
it brighter in the house.
Brighter and
open.
open.
You're not defined by so many walls.
And this side is the
Wow, this is a nice
quote,
size room.
formal living room into the dining room. However, with the particular way that this family lives with very young children, they don't really have a
Sure.
formal dining room need. So they've created this into a gigantic playroom,
Well, I think it's great.
which is wonderful.
Can they adopt me?
Yeah. We'll have to take that up with them. But we have a nice, look how deep the windows are.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
they're bigger than normal.
Yeah,
so
they are.
More light allowed in, which I like.
And great privacy in the backyard.
Great privacy.
Nice kitchen.
Beautiful. Look at the space in here.
Yeah.
Great for any cook. If someone wants to have stools, there's room for stools. Corian countertops.
They're really nice.
I think they're Corian at least. It's a beautiful solid surface. And again, with Paul Round's building, probably it's the
They're
case.
very nice. Very, very nice. I
light
like
oak?
the bright oak. Yeah, the light oak.
Light oak.
Appliances are all nice. Everything's in good shape.
Great shape. You have a huge dining area in here. Again, did you notice the hardwood here?
And the great condition. People
Clean,
question
clean
all the
house.
time. People always question about hardwood floors in kitchens, but they're not a problem. They're really not.
No.
Not that I've seen.
No. And in here you have a huge family room. So you've got a big circle and this nice wide opening. So you really can entertain. This is what this family does. They use this as their dining space.
Sure, because it's big
But
enough.
you can lay it out however your furnishings, are needed. And this is a rug in here. This is hardwood in this room as well. Newer gas fireplace. They just installed that not that long ago.
That that could be a dining room too if somebody wanted it to be. If you wanted to have a fireplace in your dining room, you could do a lot of things the way they laid it out. Well, it's nice that they've done this because
Choices.
it does give you an idea that there are choices. It doesn't have to be standardized. Yeah. Now this is
This
great.
I love. This is their screened porch area, which is fabulous for entertaining. Out from that, they have a deck and a concrete patio.
Well, because this is covered and screened, you can use this a lot of time.
Longer
Yeah.
than normal.
Sure. Is that storage shed up there?
Yep, the storage shed is part of this property.
I like
It's
the
a
fact
nice, private, nobody back in your backyard.
It's cleared, and then there's the woods. It's very nice.
And back in this hallway here, Tom, we have a mudroom entrance, half bath.
Okay.
And again, great storage pantry and coats, whatever someone wants to have in these closets. And a full-size laundry room.
6-panel solid doors.
Yep, you've got the 6-panel doors in this house. It's great. And a nice place to drop the boots and the coats and
Sure.
everything. So, Tom, in here we have a king-size bed with plenty of space for anybody's furnishings.
Big room. I
Nice.
like this room.
Nice room. So this bathroom was updated. You'll see in here beautiful tile, gorgeous tile shower, linen closets, huge walk-in closet.
I love big showers like that with no glass on them and no door.
Right, nothing to clean.
And the double vanities are just great.
And then you have a closet into a closet.
Oh, look at that.
So you've got great storage. So it's just a fabulous space.
And a window in a closet, another nice feature.
Very nice. And lights, you've got the light in the closet in addition to the window.
That's great.
Isn't that beautiful shower? So up here we have 3 additional bedrooms and a gorgeous bathroom as well.
Nice big rooms, nice light.
Good size, everything. And look at this fabulous bathroom.
Oh, look
I
at that
like
for
the
the
way she decorated it, but really it's great for anybody's use. And
The
again,
step
another
stools
linen.
for the kids, how
Isn't it
nice.
cute?
Yeah.
And another linen here as well. So
All right,
each
and-
bathroom has its own linen.
And then the kids' bedrooms. Or the 3rd and 4th bedroom, whatever way we want. Nice. This is
Isn't it
really
nice? A great house, isn't it?
fabulous.
And
house.
they have a finished lower level, so we'll go take a peek at
Okay,
that.
great. What a nice room. I really like this laminate. I love laminate floors. They're easy to maintain. And this looks like wood.
It looks just like wood. And
Yeah.
I like the treatment that was done on the back up
Oh,
here.
look at that.
It looks like stone.
Yeah.
Isn't it pretty?
Very
It
nice.
might be stone, actually.
Yeah, it looks like little mosaics of stone. Neat.
I think it's an interesting touch. And then you have a wet bar back here, Tom, for entertaining.
Good, good.
And a little the mini fridge obviously doesn't stay because it's portable, but someone could do a built-in wine bar refrigerator
Sure,
if they wanted.
sure.
You have a huge half bath here.
Very nice. Okay.
And then this family added another room to this lower level. So they felt like, you know, there for their needs, the adults could stay here.
Okay.
And then the children could be over here. And they added this room.
Oh, look at this.
Which to me is just adorable. You could have an office in here. They have a craft table, but of course it could be an office.
Sure.
And then we have storage and utility machine room totally segmented from the rest of the basement.
And they brought the 6-panel doors down. They did a really nice job.
Nice job in
You know, if there's such a thing as reincarnation, I want to come back as one of their kids.
I know, isn't it? It's so kid friendly. It's
It is.
wonderful
It's a great house.
But
Great,
easily,
great
these are just those stickers that
Sure.
you peel off the walls. So it isn't an issue of,
No, it's perfect.
you know, upstairs in the bedrooms, the walls can be easily returned to normal.
All right, so what's our address?
Our address is 113 Tamarack Lane, and it is on a cul-de-sac here in Vestal. We're on the other side of African Road Elementary if people aren't sure where to,
Right.
to
Great
go.
location, convenient, and this road is, like we said earlier, is private. This is a nice property. I'd get to see it. Great property. Thanks for showing it to us.
Thank you,
Sue.
Tom.